choices are limited at this point in time.
Yeah.
Unless I can get well enough to make my own money.
Hey, volume off.
You know.
Volume off on that.
Gee, it's 12. I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon. I still got 5-something hours of driving.
Did you guys have like a complete falling out, or is it all water under the bridge, or what?
Yeah, it's not resolved. She made promises and she hasn't kept them. So basically, she's calling my ultimatum. So I got a choice: either kick her to the curb, or she's got a lot of apologizing to do to a lot of people. I even consider staying with this woman. I understand she made poor choices, and
She didn't have the same benefit of a really good upbringing that you had, too. You know.
yeah, but I mean,
I'm not making excuses. I mean, there's still accountability, but you guys have a marriage to think about and children.
yeah. That's the only reason why she's not dead.
Yeah,
They're both
she's
lucky.
the mother of your children.
They're both lucky to be alive right now.
Believe me, I agree.
You have no idea.
I can't even
I
imagine.
got it on
can't
videotape.
even imagine.
I recorded it. Todd,
So-
I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I split his head open.
Oh yeah.
Then he had the gall to come back and said he had more stuff that he left here. I said, well, you
were there.
Yeah, he came back the next day. He was sleeping in his car somewhere. He's lucky I didn't call the cops on him.
Some people speculate that he may have taken mattress money from Grandmother Kane, but who knows? I don't know what he's up to, or
Oh, he was finding money all over the place. We could put socks on her. There's like $1,000 wrapped around in it. She hoards all her money and hides it. She doesn't want anybody to know how much money she's got and plays the poor victim.
do you really believe that though?
Oh yeah.
You think she does that,
Oh yeah.
or you just think
I
Todd
was
was saying
sitting
that?
there and I watch her do it. She'll be sitting there talking to me like we're talking, and all of a sudden one of her kids calls. She's like, yeah, I don't feel good. Yeah. I'm like, hey, just,
She's milking it.
oh yeah. Wait.
It's just so hard to believe that, you know.
I
'cause
sit there and I watch her
She's
do
Grandmother Kane, you know.
it. I watch her do it. She's very manipulative.
Well,
She tries to manipulate everybody, and it's just.
you think she feels desperate, like she doesn't have any income, so she has to do that to have some security?
No,
But she has all this mattress money supposedly.
And she gets all this stuff
Do
from.
you think Todd took the mattress money?
I don't know if he did or not.
That's just such a messed up situation.
Who knows? I mean, I wouldn't think he'd do what he did to me.
I hope he comes around and gets right, but you know, that's just so far off in left field wrong. I can't even, there's no adjective for that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no words. That's just so messed up.
Yeah, I watched the video after it happened. I didn't remember half of it, not even a quarter of it.
Yeah, like a surveillance camera or something?
No, I took my video camera and recorded what they were doing.
Oh, so you like didn't announce your presence immediately.
No, see, they were on the couch like that. You know how my couch was folding out, and like the entrance into the room was like right through here. So it's like this facing the TV. You know how my wall is in my hallway. I come around the hallway, and I was watching what they're doing. I came and stand right here with my videotape. Then I started going. I just lost it. I don't remember it.
Wow.
But yeah, there's a part of the video, all you see is feet on the ground, and all you hear is like wet slapping. Sounds like you're slapping wet paint.
So you worked them over.
I worked them over pretty good. I don't remember.
It always sucks to hear like a family member taking a whooping, but man, that I can't imagine like
When my grandmother
I
said,
can't
"I'm glad you
imagine,
socked
like-
him good."
I can't imagine like anybody being in a particularly more deserving position.
Yeah.
That's just
I usually let stuff slide, but
that's just too much.
I mean, with all the stuff that I was going through,
I mean, dude, he's
you
your
let him
uncle.
freaking live there. I mean, he's eating like tons of food.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like. He kept on trying to say that he eats more than me, and he eats like 3 times as much as I eat. I was like, "You're out of your mind, man." Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a messed up situation. But you're gonna patch it up with Brianna, just
I don't know. It depends on her, really.
because that's kind of a big deal. I mean, I know we're a little more private now. It's not. I don't really feel like it's my business, but I want to do this for Gina because so many people talk about how what if something turns for the worse for Ben?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do right by you and do your wishes, but nobody really knows what your
the
wishes
wishes
are.
I know.
And right now, it all comes down to Brianna.
Well,
What
this-
Brianna
these-
says goes because she's the one holding the marriage certificate.
Right, I understand
We need to
that.
know where
That's
you
why
stand.
I trust me. I'm going to
You
get
need
everything
to-
done and documented and notarized. It'll be done.
You need to let us know.
I will. I'll give everybody a copy.
You know, so.
But this is what I
if you've
want.
got some secret stash of something,
There's nothing.
obviously I'm in California and I have nothing to gain. You can tell me, and then I'll tell who you want me to tell at the end.
There's a big secret anything.
So-
It's only like 100 coins, 100 ounces.
So.
But that's going to be left to the girls anyway, split in
Yeah.
half.
So if you wanted to say like I'm stashing something so good no one will find it no matter what, but then
Yeah.
something bad happens, nobody ever finds it.
Yeah, no.
That's the problem.
I don't
If you
have
want to tell me,
I don't have anything hidden.
Your secret's
like,
good with
everything's
me.
everything's in the gun safe.
okay.
I might text you the gun safe combo
Mom,
just so you
Hey,
can have it.
whoa! You need a napkin or something,
Or,
son.
you
Let's
know.
wash your hands.
Give it to Kenny.
because they were like coffee, but I like them.
But the car, the Honda
I
Civic,
love the
I got that
coffee
for.
popsicle,
It's not a coffee popsicle.
I got that
it's
for Kayla.
Dove bar.
but they really look like coffee.
You got what for Kayla?
That car. That
The
Honda
car.
Civic.
Oh, the Honda Civic.
That's why I'm getting it, so she can have it when she's 16, and it'll be paid off by then. But if
Hey, let's
something
wash
hap-
hands. Wash hands. Wash hands, please. Please wash your hands.
But if something happens between me now and
Please wash your hands.
it
Thank
gets
you.
paid off, then
I need to wash my hands
Yeah.
at the bath.
we just have to figure that out.
Wash them somewhere and turn the water all the way off when you're done. Yeah. So you're gonna fix up the Toyota for Madison?
Yeah, I'm gonna start working on that too. So right now it's like $550 in parts and a gun.
Yeah.
He's working for $10 an hour, man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's a diesel mechanic, certified diesel mechanic. Guy's good.
Huh.
So he's been working on all my stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, so your strong opinion in cremation versus burial. You have a strong preference?
I don't care. You can burn me up. I'm dead. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But do you have a preference? People want to know.
I just said I don't care.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to me. I don't. That's just
So
a
if-
vessel.
So what if Brianna said, I want to have him cremated, and your dad said, I absolutely want an open casket? Who gets the call?
I don't think he'd want that anyway.
I'm not saying that he does. I'm speculating. I'm putting
Yeah.
you in a position to think about this.
Well,
Because this is the kind of crap that happens when people
he'll do.
pass unexpectedly.
He'll do whatever I'll have it all. It'll be all done.
Yeah.
It'll be all. I've been working.
Just
I've
meditate
been
or
working,
pray about it or
I've
whatever
been
you want to
working
do
about it in
and
the
get
back
it down
of my head.
and writing
I
it.
just got to start writing it down, and then
Or text it to somebody.
I'll get it all written down.
Voice
I'll have it
to
notarized.
text.
It's all going to be done legally. That way, no one can do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even Brianna.
Well, just do what you want and let somebody know.
I am.
Let anybody know.
I am.
Just so it's known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't even need it notarized or whatever. Just so somebody knows what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's all anybody wants is to do right by you.
Yeah. I hear you.
Everybody loves you, wants the best for you, but if things turn for the worse somehow, some way, unexpectedly, we want to know that you're getting what you wanted,
Yeah.
and that things go the way you wanted them to go. Like right now, you're telling me you want that Honda Civic paid off and given to Kayla, and you'd like to see that Toyota truck restored and given to Madison. So, feel good. We know.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I told
You see what I'm
Katie
saying?
that, I told my dad that. So I mean, I've told
Yeah.
everybody.
So people need to know these things.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
tell them.
we can facilitate making stuff happen.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so just gotta.
But I don't see it.
You don't want to think morbidly, but you don't. You want to stay
well,
positive.
you have to be.
But you got to be realistic.
It's called. You hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Exactly, and whether you're diagnosed with an unfortunate illness or not, you could be running a triathlon one day and hit by a bus the next.
No, I know.
You never know. It just doesn't matter your health. Everybody should be prepared. I'm underprepared. I'm gonna do this same thing for myself, and I'm going to let my wishes be known. Because the whole thing with Dory was a big wake-up call.
Oh yeah.
I went and I got life insurance myself. Because you know what? I didn't have nothing. I had enough to bury me. Nothing else.
Yeah, I got.
And now I got a
60,000.
little something. So wife and kids will have something. You know what I mean?
You see, I can't get anything extra now.
Well, yeah. Once you've been diagnosed with something that would be classified as a terminal illness,
But I have 5 years to reinstate a policy, don't I?
Once the policy lapses, you do have a reinstatement period. You have to get on that pretty quick. You know, I think it might be a year, but it could be 5 years. I don't want to give you the wrong information. I would definitely just contact that place and tell them, hey, I want to reinstate it. And be honest with them, because you're not going to hide anything.
Right.
They're going to know, especially if it's a big one.
It's
you
not
know,
very much. I think it's only $60,000.
if it's 60,000, then they'll just do it over the phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not going to be any investigation or health
Yeah.
thing, you know. But if they find out that you weren't within that period, you can't do anything. I mean,
Right.
You just don't. You can't.
Well, I canceled it right before we bought the house, and it's been, what, 3 years now?
I don't know, how long did you have the policy before?
I did it right before I stopped it just to have extra money to work on the house. And I was going to reinstate
Were there any
it.
reserves, or did they pay you those?
No,
No? Was it a term or whole?
term.
Term, you're probably not going to be able to do that. A whole, you probably could. But do not take my word for it.
I'll
Call
and ask
them.
him. I will.
Call them. I'm not
Look at
qualified to tell you no.
Yeah, I'll just call them and ask them. All I can say is no or say yes. That's it.
With a policy that small, it's not a big deal. They'll probably just say yes.
They might.
You know? I would just do it.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah,
Yeah,
people
it's
just
just-
don't know what you want. Like, do you want a casket if you're dead? So if you don't want a casket, then obviously you want cremation.
Cremation's fine.
Yeah.
It's all preference. But
Every time I've heard you talk about it, cremation is the first thing you say.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the feeling that cremation is what you actually want.
well,
Does
what
it
I
just
actually
give you
want,
some sense of
what I want
closure?
is not feasible. So what I'm going to get is
Well, we all want a cure.
no. I don't know.
We all
no,
want you to
it's not a
move
cure.
on and
no,
be
my,
over
cu- my,
it.
well, I want to be frozen and shot into space.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen. Just some alien life form find me down the million years and
Study you.
and reanimate my
You
ass.
just want to get probed again.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Ben. Ben. You gotta let your wishes be crystal clear. No room for ambiguity. You know?
Yeah.
Let there be clarity in all the things that you come to decide.
I haven't done my
You know?
laundry. She dropped
So,
those
and if
batteries.
you are indifferent on something, be clear on who you want to decide that.
Yeah, I will. Well, crud.
Because, You know what happened with your dad and mom and James when Gina was in the hospital.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, James.
James was the one standing there with the marriage certificate, and he's the shot caller. And your mom and dad were not happy about that. And these things create significant differences in family dynamics. And clarity is the only thing that really helps with that.
Yeah. Well, it's stupid battery over here somewhere.
Little pill battery.
Yeah. Gotta find that. Because they're chitlins.
So you don't really know if you want, if things get squared away with Brianna as best case scenario, then she would be the person you'd want making your decisions in the end.
Well,
But if she doesn't follow through with
Right.
these things that you've put down as a kind of an ultimatum even, then she's out of the picture as far as decision making goes.
yeah. That's probably a fair assessment.
I feel honestly like it's not my place and I'm meddling.
No.
But I really
That's a
feel like,
conversation.
you know, you're my sister's brother, and we're all pretty close family. We generally get along,
Yeah.
and you know, we want to see what you would like to take place. And if somebody else has, you know, the trump card, the marriage certificate, or power of attorney, or whatever the case may be for different situations, that person's making the decisions whether anybody else likes it or not.
Yeah, that's why I'll have a medical directive in place. And, well, she's a nurse, so I mean, she came to the point where my decision's my decision. If she doesn't, and she's gonna go abide by what my decision is, be it I'm gonna continue treatment or not treatment or anything. She finally came to the realization that she has no control over what I do or say as far
Or are
as
you talking about like a DNR or something?
yes.
Are you thinking about that?
Well,
At
yeah.
some stage, I suppose you do have to think about that.
I mean, I don't want to. If I'm not going to live a. If I can't do anything, and if I'm just a vegetable, then yeah. You know. What the heck?
Yeah, I know. You had that little pill battery, and there were 3, right?
Yeah. It could have rolled underneath the couch for all we know. Throw these away. Apparently it's dead. So.
We'll get the vacuum out. Because those things are a little dangerous for kids.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to see on this floor.
Man, oh, found it. Found it. Man, that is the needle in a haystack right there.
I know, man.
This is all hay. There is nothing easy to see in this floor. I hate this floor. It's kind of cool, but, you know, it's kind of cool looking.
I don't like
But
it at all.
once you realize the first time something spills or anything else, like imagine syrup or yogurt or anything like that going down on this floor, or some melted ice cream in a bowl gets spilled. Oh, what are you gonna do?
That's,
You just about can't clean this floor.
well,
You gotta practically bring in a power washer or
wait
something.
till you chip a stone and you cut yourself on that thing all the time. That's
yeah.
what we used to do.
I don't walk barefoot, but I know that Gina does, and she's had that issue.
Oh, this we had this in our house.
This floor is just awful.
It is. It's horrible.
Oh man. Well, the kids are only gonna be shoe shopping for so long, so we better get to it.
Get this done, and I gotta get on the road, man. I got a long drive. Long drive ahead of me.